And guys, this has been the best birthday ever so far. But you wanna know what will make it even better? A nice friendly game of Mario Party!
Do you need a glass of water or something?
Man, this is the best, guys. I'm having a Are you kidding me?
Oh shit. Holy fucking shit.
I have issues.
Oh my god!
For every good Mario Party minigame there's two more horrible ones, so it's only natural that a common top list topic is worst Mario Party minigames. However, most, if not all, of these lists consist of the same luck-based, button mashing, analog stick rotating, masturbating, hand-murdering minigames over and over. Granted, these are obviously totally understandable and completely justifiable.
But as far as material for a video goes, constantly bringing up these choices gets predictable and boring. And we're tired of hearing the same, Nintendo had to sell gloves and shit. I mean, we know! Come on, guys! Man up a bit. Now, I'm a predictable guy. But even I like to think I know where to draw the line. With that said, here is my top 5 worst Mario Party minigames that have nothing to do with taking shots in the dark or going to the hospital. All Mario Parties are fair game, except for Advance and DS. Those I've never played. It's a little unprofessional, I know. You should play it every game in the series you're doing a video on, whatever, but guys, I played 10 of these things. What do you want from me?
Buzz. Yes. M.P.I.Q. No. You don't know Jack. Yes. But M.P.I.Q. is still no. M.P.I.Q. or Mario Party Intelligence Quotient, or Mario Party Intelligence Quiz, or Mario Party Idiotic Questions, is a Mario Party 3 minigame in which you answer questions. Holy shit. All the questions more or less have to do with Mario Party 3, from anything from boards to players, which wouldn't be too bad if they asked better questions. But a lot of these can get extremely specific. One of the questions can ask what the current record on a particular minigame is, down to the millisecond. A Battlefield player might go around bragging about his kill-death ratio. A Mario Party player ain't gonna go around bragging about his score in Rockin' Raceway. How am I supposed to remember that? Another thing is that the question is spelled out and if anyone buzzes in, the question does not finish, instead only showing the answers. So you'll be sitting there trying to finish reading, and Waluigi will buzz in without letting the question finish, and he'll get it right because the AI fucking cheats, and it gets down to the point where you just start buzzing in and picking at random. It might as well be a luck minigame most of the time. Except at its core, it technically ain't, so I'm allowed to bitch about it right now. You're driving along, peacefully. Everything's just dandy, and you have nothing to worry about. But your car, it's missing something stupid. Tricky tires isn't really difficult once you get used to it, but it's still a pain in the ass. Problem number 1, the controls. You have 2 sets of 3 tires. Each side of 3 has its own analog stick. You use the left stick for the left tires, the C stick for the right tires, and you push both to move forward. With enough practice, you'll get used to it, but it's still just... no. You're driving along, carefully. Everything's taking a little getting used to, but you're managing. But the road, it's missing something... annoying. The other thing is that the joint is filled to the brim with obstacles. If they weren't so close together, it'd be tolerable, but since everyone shares the same screen because the course is so short, that's not the case. You're driving along, carefully. Then there's more! There's actually an entirely separate one-on-one minigame in which 2 players in the same cars, with the same control scheme, have to push each other off the platform, which is also collapsing. This blows because more often than not, one slip-up can cost you the game, since it takes a bit for you to be able to reset yourself so that you'll face your opponent again, who's more likely already facing you. So yes, both these minigames are tied. Because why have just one annoying minigame when you can have two similar ones?
Yeah! Very nice! Oh! What was the point of that? Sorry.
I can't see where I'm going! Now, I don't have any opening arguments for this.
Go!
Because I clearly don't need one. Not only do you move slower than a two-legged dog on tranquilizers, but if you hit anything with your lily pad, you start to move slower than a two-legged dog on tranquilizers. Meant for elephants. While on the moon. Not only do you have to watch out for rocks, you have to watch out for the other players as well, because more often than not, you'll hit them from behind, which will knock you back, but push them forward. And it's difficult to avoid them because of the crappy motion controls, which I guess you could argue goes against my common complaint rule I've set up for this list, but again, the controls are not this minigame's main and only problem. Most people like to pick on minigames like Shaken Up because but they overlook minigames like this that are just plain boring. Even if you despise another minigame with all your heart and soul, at the very least, you don't usually say you're bored. Somewhat gracefully, they had the courtesy to make this minigame not last longer than a minute, but it is the longest minute I've ever wasted away. There they go. I hope they all die. The rules of Heatstroke are as follows. If you're the solo player, you win. Alright, let's take it from the top. There are a total of 8 platforms stacked one on top of the other, with the team of 3 standing on the topmost one. The solo player smacks the platforms away in an attempt to knock the others off with them, with the team jumping to avoid getting launched off. If time runs out, or the solo player knocks away all the platforms and at least one member of the team is still alive, the team wins. Which I've never seen happen ever. Whenever I'm on the team, we lose. Whenever I watch others play and they're on the team, they lose. The only clip of someone's victory I found was this one, and the quality is crappy, which obviously means it's fake. I want to believe. One of the main reasons it's difficult, the solo player has both an actual hit button and a fake out button. He can fake you out and then immediately take a real swing. During the fake out, you most likely jumped, so by the time he does his actual swing, you're just landing, which means the platform is probably already flying away. Now you do have a very small window of time in between when the hit connects to the platform and when the platform actually goes off screen to jump off onto the next platform. But along with the incredibly strict time frame, the jump timing is just weird. There's this brief pause, which is likely to mess up your timing to jump off. Sometimes you might not be able to jump off at all. Then there's these things! Potoboos. Potoboos randomly drop from the sky, which I don't even see how they do that, seeing as how the thing they should be coming out of is below us. And there's no warning as to where they'll land, which means it's very easy to run into them, and they don't get launched off with the platforms either. Now, look, I'm sure that people out there have beaten it before on the defense team, and that I suck, and my complaints are total bullshit, and that someone watching this is going, Smash, you don't know what you're talking about. I'm so good at Heatstroke. I dropped out of high school so I could stay at home honing my Heatstroke game up. I'm entering the Heatstroke tournament at EVO. Yo, fuck Justin Wong! But I just can't. I can't. If it weren't for the poopy doos, this might have been ever so slightly more tolerable. But as is, Heatstroke is my #1 least favorite Mario Party minigame. Unless you're the solo player, in which case it's the best minigame ever!
So there you go! I managed to put out an original Mario Party list. Sort of. We got some time to kill now. Let's teleport over to Sweden and see what Dex the Swede thinks about what his least favorite Mario Party minigame without the stuff is.
One, two, three, four. Mario Party 2 is stacked with awesome minigames, but then we get games like fucking Look Away. Look Away is without a doubt the stupidest game in Mario Party 2. As a three-man team, the only thing you have to do is to avoid looking in the same direction as the lone player above. But if you do, you're basically done for. But if you succeed, however, then you have to keep on going for another 5 more turns. Joy! What more can I say about it? It's dumb, it's stupid, it's weird, and it's dumb. I don't like this minigame, and you shouldn't either. But maybe Smash does, because he's a stupid.
So I didn't actually go to Sweden, because I realized I didn't really care. So, I don't know. I just kind of went mining instead. It's better than getting blasted off into the sun!
Thanks for watching my Mario Party video, guys. If you'd be so kind to do the usual stuff, you know, like, favorite, subscribe, comment, share with friends, etc., that would be much appreciated. Don't forget to like me on Facebook and follow my Twitter for important future updates and general ramblings. Here's more videos to watch, and here's a video by Dex The Swede, also on Mario Party. Cheers! Until next time!